So, hey guys, today I know I'm kind of late, but I've got some like technical stuffs behind what I was trying to sort out. But we're here again, and today I'm going to be doing a live watch along for Fulham versus Manchester United. So this is the second game of the Premier League season, and I was actually very impressed by the first game. So that's the reason I'm actually tuned into the second one, because if the first game wasn't good enough, I would not even bother to try to watch the other one because I feel the coach he's had about 28 games to show what he can do. And I'm not clamoring to have the manager out or anything like that right now. I'd say we can give him about 10 games and he's into the second game. And I'm watching this game very closely because I was really impressed by the first one. I loved how they played. I loved how, most of the players moved the ball and the sort of chances were created. So I have like high hopes and expectations for the second game. And this means a lot compared to the first game, if you ask me, because I feel with the first game, you're playing against Arsenal and it's a big team, so the players can get up for it. But when you go over to Craven Cottage and you're trying to play Fulham, yeah, it's gonna show a lot of like, character and desire and all that stuff. So that's the reason I'm watching this with a keen eye. I want to see the patterns of play. I want to see an improvement. And to be honest, that's just all I'm asking for. I need to see some sort of improvement, like in a team, because I feel like if there's no sort of like improvement anyway, and you're just playing like all the games, so like, what's that really about? What's that really about? I don't know. So we need to do a lot better this season. We have it's a corner right now. And just of course I sort of missed what you call it, the starting of the game. I want to actually confirm the starting lineup and see who we actually have playing, because the lineup I feel tells a lot. It tells a lot about what the idea of the manager is, and how he's trying to go about his stuff. So the only difference with the starting lineup is that I think this time he had like he had Diallo from the start. He had Ahmed playing from the start, compared to Viallo, the first game where he had Dallo. Yeah, I actually do like this formation, to be honest. I love it because I feel when you have Ahmad as the wing back, it's a lot better than having the low. I'm just trying to do some updates so I could have the formation. So yeah, and I just want to see the show the core information for Manchester United. Nothing other than that. I just want to see like great football and actually see my team get to compete and do something really good. Oh, that was a great touch from Mbeumo. That was a perfect touch from him. But actually, he went nowhere with it though, so can't really praise him too much. Can't really praise him too much now, eh? To be honest, I feel so far we should probably try to stick to this team and or like formation because there's only a few players I'll probably just take out. But most of them, for the most part of it, I like the shape of it. I don't think I'll replace more than maybe 2 or 3 players in a team. And Eleni Yora is a player I really like. He's so comfortable on the ball, and I feel he's a Rolls Royce of a defender. Someone we're gonna have for the great future, I think, because yeah, you find a great partnership with Delete, and he's something else. That was way too early and to calm down on the ball, Casemiro, and just take a touch first. I saw what he was trying to do, like trying to play it in first time, but try to take a touch. We have to win this game. Like we have to get the W. There's no two ways about it because it's going to be the second game, and it's going to be about 1 point from a possible 6, and that's really bad. So at that point, you're already playing catch up. Oh, that was a great block. That was a great block. It's That's kind of a slow game so far. I was expecting a lot more action from both sides, but it's still like seems like they're trying to fill the way into the game. You can see Ahmed trying to tell everyone to calm down and let's slow it. Trying to build up from the back. What I love about Cunha is I love how he drops deep into the midfield to just come find the ball. And he's not just sitting up top, just waiting for it. He tends to drop back and, oh, that's a foul. Like he tends to drop back and just always tries to be involved in the play. So that's gonna be a great battle over the whole course of the 90 minutes between Bassi and Mbuemo. Yeah, that's typical Bruno. He just the Hollywood pass. You sometimes it gets really annoying because I want him to take a touch and probably play the ball to someone that's a lot closer to him. So currently, Amorim has lost 15 games in 28 Premier League matches. That's more than 1-2. And that's embarrassing, is what I'm trying to say. So it's more like I'm not inclined to give the coach like a fresh start because he came in from last season and I'm judging you all the way from the previous season. So it's like a continuation. And he seems to not be doing so good. He's just had one game that has impressed me in all his time at Manchester United, and that was the game against Arsenal. And we still lost. Which is why, for this very game, I'm not trying to take no positives other than a win. Yeah, we played well, but get the W. Because I feel like the standards at Manchester United has been on the floor for the past couple of seasons, and we have to raise stuff up. You can't just play well. You have to play well and then win. It's still about 30 minutes into the game, and there's still no. Ever since I tuned in, I haven't seen anything that's a bit, that's threatening on goal. It's just been a couple of teams just moving the ball around the midfield and not going anywhere. Mason Mount had a great opportunity to play the ball in, but it wasn't measured right, and he sort of played it to the defender. And that's something I like from my tens. You have to be very cute on the ball because when you're around the D and around the final third, I need you to be able to pick the passes through the channels, and you need to have the perfect weight on the ball, and also your technique has to be spot on. There's something I feel a lot of people don't realize is the great stuff about having good technique on the football is it creates a lot of creates chances, creates open spaces because sometimes when you take a touch on the ball and it just bubbles off, and next thing you know, the chance is all gone. Yeah, I'm a huge proponent for having like great technique and great touch on the ball because it opens a lot of spaces and it just gives you a different picture. Sometimes when you're trying to play a through ball and you take a touch, the chance is gone. So I feel, but if you maybe do a flick, like just a quick flick or something, in that split second, you just open space. So I love for my tens to be cute on the ball. Bruno is not a 10 that I like. I see him rather more as an 8, and you can have him do the whole, the whole donkey work out in midfield, and he can just run around. And he can still spam the ball from all the way from there. Oh, you see stuff like that. That's what I want for my 10, but I want it more consistently. Because the little flick over there made the space. If it takes a touch right there, it's gone. The chance is gone. Kind of crowded in there, right? Oh, that was nice from Umbuemo. Come on, bro, that's a bad ball. Bruno needed to take a torch on the ball and just be calm and then just try to play first time like he always does. Yeah, I said it because in the box it kind of looked a bit bulky because you had a lot of players just grabbing onto each other, holding onto shirts, and it's easy to cause a penalty in situations like that. That's not a pen. That's not a pen. He was a lot stronger than Mason Mount, and he just kind of bundled him away. But it's not really a penalty. Come on now, like this is what I don't like about VAR. It's just bulky and it messes up the whole game. It's not a penalty, and I'm a United fan. That was soft. Oh, come on now, it's soft. The other last week when they go when Cunha go hacked in the box, that was a penalty, but not this one though. It was just he was a lot stronger than the other guy. He's still looking at it. Not a penalty. Come on now. If this is how we get the first goal, I'm sort of embarrassed. I'll take it, but I'm sort of embarrassed still because I know that wasn't a penalty. It was far from it. Oh my god, the game's gone. The game's gone. It's not a penalty, fam. It's not a penalty, bro. What are you doing, bro? It's not a penalty, fam. Like, hey. But I'll take it though. But I'm a bit embarrassed. Like, I'm ashamed. A penalty though. Look at that. Just take a look at that. Look at the state of him. He just he just bonded the guy over because he was a lot stronger than him. There's nothing else. Like, this is what we're giving pens for now, eh? Is this what it's about? Oh my god, the game's gone. This is stupid. I can't even celebrate a goal like this because I'm just embarrassed. And it's Bruno, so I know he's gonna put it probably top bench or like bottom corner or something, but it changes nothing from the fact that it should not be a pen in the first place. The coach can even watch because he's embarrassed just like me, and we both know it's not a pen. Oh my god! Oh my! Oh, Spice the freaking penalty. How's that ever possible, though? Okay, I get it. We're trying to cheat. You can't even do it right. All right, we got a lifeline, and he just blew it away. You even played a ball like that, though. What are you trying to do? Take him off the game. Take the captain's outbound off of him, too. It's embarrassing. Just look at him. Just look. Yeah, I'm embarrassed. I'm double embarrassed right now because we're supposed to be in the lead, and I could maybe have my face a bit and be like, oh, you know what? It's fine. It's all good. We did it anyway, but he missed. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm totally embarrassed by the game, man. Right now I'm just silent because you can't be too angry because when you think about it, though, it's not like we deserved it. Just have a funny feeling about this game. A real funny one. Can't believe it. I'm still stunned. I'm still stunned because that was supposed to be the chance. First off, I'm not happy about the fact that he's not playing Sesko. You know, Bruno's always moaning about something, man. Like, okay, you got the ball taken off from the spot, and you have to place it back. So that it changes nothing. You're not still supposed to miss. You know, we just need to go in for the first half and just maybe try to reset. The coach has to tell him. I don't know what he's going to tell him though, because I don't really think he tells him anything from the from what I've seen over the last 28 games. But probably they go in, reset. Maybe it's going to be a lot different because right now yeah, this is Poland. It's against Fulham though. I expected a lot better from the team. There's Bruno again. There's Bruno again. Take him off. Take him and take the captain's outbound off of him. Take him off. And you know the funny part about like the whole stuff is we turned down 100 million Bruno Fernandes. We we turned down 100 million, which is crazy. It would have helped which could have probably helped the squad a lot better. We're playing really bad. I'm pretty not impressed with the performance so far for the first 44 minutes. It's almost like, what am I even doing trying to watch this? Because I just feel parallels from the previous season. I can still see the same stuff from the previous season. So it's like, I don't understand it. I want to give him an extra 45, but it's kind of like, what more could happen from this? What else could happen? I don't think we have not been able to get into the game for the last maybe 10 minutes ever since the penalty. And it's just been very haphazard from Manchester United. It's poor. I'd say it's poor. My question is, why would you sign Sesko and have him on the bench for 2 games in a row? I can understand he had no preseason or whatever, but he's had like 2 weeks of training to start the guy. You can take him off maybe sometime in the second half, like 60 minutes or whatever, but I would prefer you just try to start him from the very onset and have him in the starting 11. Yeah, we've been really bad from like set pieces and stuff. We've been really bad from corners. That's how we conceded the last time against Arsenal. We haven't been poor this first half, I could say that. We have been really poor. There's been nothing of note that I want to say, okay, I can maybe hold on to, but the performance so far has not even been close to the game against Arsenal, which was my fear because I thought about how usually the players, because they know it's Arsenal and it's a big game, they would probably feel up for it. But if it's against a smaller team and you're playing away, there's a lot more complacency, I feel, from the players, and you get to see it on the football pitch. Yeah, and over time, I feel they have grown like into the game compared to Manchester United, which just slowly slacked off as time goes on. As the time just runs down, we've just, I don't know if it's fatigue or whatever. But Bruno has been poor. Like Bruno has been really poor. And I feel is a problem in the midfield. If we're really trying to go somewhere, we need better midfielders. Like I would not mind having Bruno come off the bench, but to have him as a starter in your team, I just feel it's okay. So we're on the halftime break. Yeah, and so far, like I said, I'm not impressed with nothing Manchester United have going on. That's been annoying, I'd say that. It's been really, really annoying. So while we just wait for the other stuff, I'm trying to see I'm trying to look at some stats and actually see what we have been doing all over the course of the game. But one thing I still feel I'm not comfortable with is how we just just do something different is what I'm asking for. Make a change. But I just feel you cannot keep everything the same. Okay, where's this other stuff? Manchester United have been they have been really they have been really bad throughout the course of the whole stuff. I don't know what some of the commentators are talking about that. Maybe they started good and I missed that part, but from where I started and I caught the game, I was not impressed. the case, not proven to be the case because Manchester United, I guess, over the past couple of seasons, we have just been not good enough. I don't know what more to say. I really don't know what more to say. We're not good enough. And right now we can see the XG for this stuff. Okay, let me just I'm trying to pull this stuff up right now. Give me a second. So I could show you the XG and stuff. Because our expected goals is actually at 1.3 and Fulham has about 0.3. But I guess that the penalty is going to count for that because I guess we got a penalty but still never scored. But possession is still almost like neck and neck. It's a 50 to 48. Okay, just give me 1 second. Let me see if I can try to pull this from screen. Okay, so I'm on to work on like having this updates, and I'll probably have it on screen before the game starts. Yeah, but either ways though, I can't wait for the second half to start. Let's see if we actually do better. We haven't even created a lot of big chances for our strikers. So I'm really worried about Sesko. Because I feel if you're not creating you're not trying to make chances for the guy, like what do you expect? It's kind of impossible though. It's not really going to be able to score. So that's really something we have to work on. And I feel we need great tens for that. Because the tens we have right now are not really up to standard, if you ask me. We're being dominated in most of the categories of the stats. And I want to say maybe that like sort of happened towards the end of the game. Okay, so I want to pull up some of the stats. So you can see some of the statistics for the game right now, and we're not really doing all that well. We're not doing so well at all. We have possession at about 52%, which for Fulham, which tells a lot because they've had more control of the ball, and I feel a lot of that sort of started happening towards the end of the game because they had like the chance from the corner and stuff. So even with shots, they have more shots compared to Manchester United's 8-6, and they've had more shots in target. Big chances have sort of been pretty much the same because it's 2-2. They've had more corners. They have had they've actually had more we've had more successful passes. So I probably have to wait, let me fix that because we've actually had about 218 passes. And for the XG, we have way more, and we have a higher number than them because I guess we got the pen, but we still missed it. It doesn't really tell you anything all that much now, eh? And if we missed I forgot to stop the what you call it, the timer. But you know the good stuff about it is the what you call it. Yeah, I can pause the timer because we're in halftime and yeah. But to be honest, I'm not impressed. This game is it's actually kind of been more of it's been more of like a chore to watch. I'd say that because there's not a lot of stuff going on. It's almost time for the second half, and I feel the players should get onto Bruno because if it was the other way around, I feel he'll do the same stuff. So the players probably should get into him this time because he's always moaning and he just skied the pen. So we're back again for the second half. You know the crazy part, we've not even had a goal all season. The camera always keeps patting to Bruno because they know he because they know he probably just cost us the game. Now Bass is really strong and he's someone you can't really get the ball off. Well, Luke Shaw has been. I just hope he can stay fit. I know a lot of people are talking about how he's always been injured, but Luke Shaw is a player I do not really mind in the sense that I love the fact that he can fill in a lot of different positions. You can have him play left center back, left center back. You can have him play on the left side of the fence. You can and I feel he has a good enough touch on the ball where he's not like a liability where you have to press. Like he's confident enough on the ball and he can play a pass. So I don't actually mind him in the defensive line, but I would rather prefer him as one of the three center backs on the left side. So could probably fight for that place with maybe Martinez, or I think Aiden Heaven is left footed. Yeah, I think he uses his left foot. I think so. Or he'd try to go like I'm gonna try to go near post and try to catch the keeper off guard, but he wasn't having it. I think Wemmer has sort of been quiet all game, and so is Cunha though. Like it's not like it wasn't like the first game where you could find him everywhere. That still says a lot about your midfield because if you're not having the ball open to your players, it makes a lot of sense that they're going to be out of the game. At this point, I can tell you I'm almost losing faith. I'm almost losing faith in this team because I really cannot see where the goal is going to come from. I haven't seen anything about like passage of play that makes me confident or just gives me any sort of inkling that we're going to score a goal. It's just been so lackadaisical. Like it's just been. This is not what you would call an inspiring performance. It seems like the players are just going through the motions, and it shows. No, we have been so bad in the second half. It's been all Fulham. Oh my God. He's about to bring on Diogo Dallo. For what? You're supposed to make like an attacking change. What are you trying to bring on Dallo for? Are you trying to take off Ahmad? But I'm confused with what the coach is trying to do, if you ask me. I don't know. I have no clue. We're been so poor, I do not even know what to say. I can't even complain anymore because at this point, oh, he's taking Ahmad off. What? Oh my God, this guy, the coach starting to piss me off. I can sort of see what he's trying to do, like go overly attacking because he's gonna have you have two of the sort of like two tens sitting in your midfield because you're gonna have Mount and Bruno, and then you can have Cunha and Mbuemo and Sesko. It's very attacking. Maybe that was the reason he put on Dallo to just still have some more defensive solidity at the right hand side because you know Ahmed is a whole lot more attacking. I feel sort of right now Sesko is under pressure because you had Gyökeres score 2 goals last game yesterday. So Sesko has to do now. He has to do something a lot different and just to step up because the race for the golden boot is already heating up. I think Haaland probably has about at least 2 goals. Oh, that was nice. That's my boy. That's Lenny Euro. That is Lenny Euro. I had said before the game, or like the first 10 minutes, that this guy's £100 million. And I would not even sell him for that. Now, Euro is something else. I just feel he's a Rolls Royce of a defender. I just have to say this. Nothing else I can say. He looks very, very pristine, like, that sort of swagger of a defender. Just, strong, good in the ball, pace, everything, and great tackle, great one. Oh, that was a perfect tackle. I can watch that over and over again. It's not even a goal. Now, Lenny Euro is something else. I like him a lot. I like the way he plays the game. I feel he's a talent that you're going to hear about. You're going to hear off a lot more like as time goes on because it's only going to get better. I think he's about 19 years old right now, 18, 19, and that's good. Just think about when he actually matures into the game and, he can read the game a lot better and just preempt stuff. Now, he's great. He's a great defender. As long as I can see Euro and Delete in the team, I'm pretty much calm about the defense. The goalkeeper still is kind of shaky, but what can you really do at this point? The only person that's available that I'll actually go for is Donnarumma. And I think Man City already has they've booked the drop on that move. So they have they have a head start, I feel. Because they've been in talks with Donnarumma for I want to say over the last 3-4 weeks, ever since the World Club Cup was over. It's a shame though, to be honest, to be stuck with Andre Onana and Altir Bayende or whatever his first name is. I just do not think they're like proper goalkeepers. Like if you're trying to go somewhere, you're trying to win championships and stuff, it's not a play you should have. Casemiro's livid on the bench. You can't even look at the manager because why you take me off? And Amorim's out there shaking his head. Why are you shaking your head? You pick the team, so do something different. Make a change. Do something else. Do not just sit down there like a victim. You're in charge. You're in control. You can actually make changes and do something different. If you don't like what's going on, you can make a change. And most times, you rather just sit down, head down, greasing up his craps, and just making no moves whatsoever, just feeling sorry for himself. I don't like that about him. I like a manager that's proactive. Like, this is such a last season kind of game because it's not really going anywhere. Like, the players are not doing anything. Full cross. Yeah, this performance is actually embarrassing. This is an embarrassing performance for the team. It's a come on, let's go. I was just about to say, Bournemouth always has the best crosses in the game. He always has the best ball in. And now it's the goal. Let's freaking go. That's what I want to see, eh? It's Lenny Euro. The Rolls Royce of a defender. Let's do it. Great header. I love it. I wasn't gonna, go all crazy for the pen, but you scored a goal from a corner. I love it. From a set piece. That is Lenny Euro. And you heard it here first. It's going to be about £100 million to get this guy. And we're never let him go. Come on. That's what I want to see. Let's go. Yes, I love it. Oh, that was that going to be off target? I don't want to find out. I don't care. I do not know. All I know is we're up by 1. And now I can update this stuff because Manchester United got the first goal. Finally. I thought it would never come. I thought it would never come. It was going to be an own goal. Like, I'll take it. I'll take it. I would take it. Not even shameless this time. Oh, the goal is actually for Lenny Euro. That's good. That's perfect. That is actually perfect. I love it. Finally, we get our first goal. We get our first goal. And I feel we can build off of this right now. It's going to be more relaxed. You have, you're ready with the goal. So you can probably maybe take your time and not rush everything. Yeah, that was a great touch. I feel the game's hitting up right now. Oh, he got the ball. I thought that was going to be a foul because I thought Euro brought him down. Well, I guess not. Now, all we have to do is just make sure. We, just stay in the game. All we have to do right now is just make sure. I would take a 1 goal. I would take a 1 goal lead and just keep it tight. And next game, we just build off from there, bro. This is a game I'm not impressed by. I was not impressed with anything that we did. Yeah, I'm not impressed by nothing we were doing like throughout the whole game. He needs to go back to the drawing board. But the way the game sort of going right now, I feel there's gonna be maybe one more twist. It's who I'm talking about, the goalkeeper. Oh, great move by Wilson. But as I say, the game has been sort of boring. Like it's been really boring. Like nothing. There haven't been too much talking points. What did I say is we've been quite fortunate because I was just looking at the replay for the goal. Lenny Euro definitely had his hand in the defender. But I'll take it. I'm shameless right now. I'll take it. Just getting 3 points, move on. I really want to see some sort of combination play from the front three. Like, I have not seen anything so far. Come on, Sesko. I'm seeing some games from him so far and have not really been impressed by anything. Like, not even a touch, not the way he carries the ball. Like, the players nowadays, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty much very unimpressed by most of them because most times all you have to do to tell a player's good is just watch the play for like just a minute. You can see a touch, you can see something. But with the case of this Benjamin Sesko, I haven't seen anything in about 35 minutes so far because he got 30 minutes the first game and he's had about 10 right now, or 5 maybe. And you see that, like, he was just trying to do way too much there. All you had to do there was just use your left foot, and that was supposed to be just a cute ball, and he tried to go with the outside of the foot of his foot, and there was way too much on it. That's a great crossfield ball. They go in behind the defense. I need to see more from Umbuemo like in this game. I have seen nothing whatsoever. I feel Cunha has even been worse. As always, Bruno, like you just play the Hollywood ball into space. You're not really trying to aim for a player. This game has been not the best to watch. I'd say that because the second half without the goal, there's really nothing more to just talk about. It's just been very like just sideways passing. He's about to bring in Ugarte. Usual subs every time. I feel sometimes he has this stuff maybe preloaded before the game because it makes no sense. Like you're supposed to watch the game and see how the players are performing, and maybe then you can make and then maybe you can make better subs. But I just feel he has certain players that he knows are going to come on before the game. Dallo is one of them. Ugarte is the second guy. I mean, we have Mainu still on the bench. Mainu is not playing. And I would put Mainu before I put Ugarte, but I can understand maybe he has two tens playing as the holding midfielder, so he's just trying to have someone that has more defensive solidity, so he's trying to go for Ugarte. But still, Ugarte's not really great on the ball. Can't like what does he do? He's not a great passer. He doesn't shoot well. He can just win the ball and just lay it off, and that's all. Like we think about 60 million for that. I'm not impressed with him at all. I feel like I think I might just take back McTominay over this guy because he does not. At least McTominay was a goal threat, and he's still a goal threat right now because what he's doing. He scored one goal yesterday. Already got off the season. He's off to a great start. This has been a poor game from all our signings, all of them. And I know it's just his second game, so maybe you should not really take too much from it, but I'm so unimpressed. It feels like last season all over again. This has been an awful game. And it has been so bad. Because there's nothing going on. Like there's no threat of anything. And this was supposed to be a huge test for Ruben Amorim because I expected against Fulham, and now you're in behind. I said it. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. I'm not even surprised. I am not surprised because we've been so bad. There's nothing else I can say. I'm not surprised. They've had better control of the game. They've had better control of everything. Yo, this is annoying. The crazy part, I feel they might just win the game from here. I feel I would say right now with this coach, I don't think we're gonna finish top six. Like it's almost impossible because she's got all the sign-ins, but still the patterns of play and stuff is I don't see anything new. And if you see the kind of goals the opposition score, like it was well played. With our stuff, it was luck. And we could not even hold it. We got two chances, we got two chances and this stuff and did not take any one of them. We were giving this stuff on a silver platter. We had a penalty the first time, couldn't put it away. You've got and then you got a deflected goal. At least try to just hold on to the lead, and we could not do it. Okay, now we've got Sasco. Let's see if we're going to put the ball in. If you just see the manager pacing about, like, this guy's not good. Just let him go. Because there's no way you can tell me a manager has like 30 games and you're still trying to figure out, or 29, whatever number he's at right now, you're still trying to figure out if it's the guy for the job. It makes no sense. You should be able to tell us if you're the best, if you're the man for the job within about, I want to say, within the first 10 games. Like, I actually see something. This guy has had 30. That's almost a Premier League season. That's the whole prem right there. So, and I know some factions of Manchester United supporters are talking about, oh, let's just give him more time and see, like, back the manager. Like, what are you trying to back? I don't see anything I can get behind. Like, just show me nothing. Right there. So, This game has been so bad and I'm so bored. But I'm still angry at the manager because I mean we had all the opportunity and chance and everything to just at least stay in front. We go a pen, you go a Bukias go. So we're going to the final 12 minutes. I have a feeling the game is gonna end just like this, or even if something happens, we'll probably go down. That's like Manchester United has not been a threat in this game whatsoever. It's been like trying to go to battle with a dull knife. Yes. Okay, we're down to the final. I want to say 10 minutes, and I just feel it's not going to be a change. It's nothing going on. I feel Fulham just grew into the game a lot more. They've had ball control. They've had the better chances. And now we're under pressure. Like they're camped out in our box, and we can't seem to get out. And we're under serious pressure. I'll say that. Like it's not even funny at this point because that's the sort of pressure you see like smaller teams and stuff under when you just have the other team camped out in front of your box. Smith Rowe looks a lot different, man. I knew him as a as a youngin, man. Like it looks a lot different from when he was at Arsenal. When it's in play is to take the game by the scruff of the neck. Because everyone seems to just be a passenger right now, and no one's doing anything. So you have the Manchester United fans screaming attack, 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 because we're not doing anything. It's just trying to gain possession in areas that are not really dangerous. And when you try to go into the final third, you lose the ball. Yeah, we just need I feel we should need let's look at this. What is the other behind? Like this is you can tell like my whole mood and stuff has been just deflated because what's like going on? Like we're under the cosh. It's it's not even funny at this point because I feel bad to be like a United fan because what's all this? The first game had me giddy against Arsenal because, like I said, I know we never won, but I just felt that okay, it's oh you had a great game and yeah we can kick on from that, but it doesn't seem to be the case though. This is appalling. This is appalling. This is so bad. This is so bad. Chris. No, I just feel with the coach that available right now, I really like Thomas Frank. I know he's gone to Spurs, and I feel he's been doing really good over there because you saw the game against Manchester City, they won, and he played good. Yeah, he's the sort of manager that I actually do like. He's the best guy. I really know I don't think we're going anywhere. I'm just being honest. I don't think we're going anywhere because if you give him all the players and he's not still going to put them on, he's not going to put them together. I'll put them in a situation where they can win. Like, what's this? I can't even. Can't get behind nothing we're doing. Like, really? This is so bad. I don't feel this guy has. I don't think he has the qualifications or whatever. I don't think he has the right metal to be the guy for Manchester United because I'm sorry, like yo, I have tried. I have tried to just give it a chance, and there's nothing I can see that makes me excited. There's nothing. There's nothing. It's just boring. You have Kobe on the bench. You have Kobe Mano on the bench, and you don't even try. You just bring on more defenders. Why do we need more defenders? And it's 1-1, and we play only one game a week. There's no European Championship. It's nothing. Now, this is bad. It's really bad. It's been maybe a game of two halves, but all I can remember from the second half is we've not done anything. We've not really had a spell in the game where it was just, oh, okay, we're trying to do something. We've had no spell whatsoever. It's just been all Fulham. Something I can't really get behind is why do you make two subs and we're chasing a goal? And the two subs you make, you bring on defenders. What is that? How does that make sense? It makes no sense whatsoever. You just have to make sure you bring bring an attackers or something. You have Xerxes on the bench. I don't believe he's still injured because he got injured sometime last season. It's been about 3-4 months ever since the last time he played. But I don't like. I can't get enough. I can get behind any team. I can get nothing behind any team that's stumbling on my words because I'm so pissed off. Like I don't know. I feel like I just wasted my whole time trying to watch this game. I've got no form of entertainment from it. All I had was hope. Oh, is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it? Is he gonna? Oh, damn! That was great defender from Robinson because and Bramwell was well on his way. I thought he was gonna get the ball first, but the defender stepped in. And we've been so bad, and Sesko has been atrocious. Like he's not got no touch of the ball. He's done nothing. He's done nothing. And now it's a foul. Like, just look at the state of this team. Look at the state of this team. Now, I feel the manager needs to, he needs to get sacked because at this point, I can see anything I can get behind. I keep saying the same stuff, right? I watched this game keenly to see like, patterns of interplay, to just see something. And now someone's going to be 2-1. I saw no signs of no interplay. I saw no signs of the team, coming together or something. They've been working together on the training ground, but I saw none of that. I just saw 11 individual players trying to do their own stuff. Like I saw no form of cohesiveness from the team, and it's something I can't really, I do not understand. You've had a coach or a manager for the last that has been there since November, and he's had all the time. He's had all the time. He's had the money too. He's been backed. So I don't get this. I don't get it. I thought we're gonna build off of the first game and just, just take that into into the other games. But it seems like that was a one-off, and we have to judge based off of his, just his previous stuff in entirety, not just the game against Arsenal, because that was a good one. And I guess that's why I kind of I got my hopes up, but now this is not bad. This is actually really bad. So we were down to the final 1 minute, and we've not even created a chance or anything. We have no patterns of play. Like, it's nothing. There's nothing I can cling on to. There's no way I believe this team is going to do better in like next game, because I saw nothing from this one. There's nothing else. There's nothing I can cling on to. Like, they're not doing anything. The next game is against Burnley, and then we have Manchester City, and then we have Chelsea. I feel after those 3 games, he should be gone, because I don't think he does anything from any of the 3 games. And we currently have 1 point from 6, and the game's over. It was a very, very boring and uninteresting game. Like, I don't know. The camera's panning over to Bruno because he missed the pen. Oh, and it was an own goal. So we actually scored no goal. We've had no goal registered for 180 minutes. There's no goal registered. It's just that was an own goal, so I'm not even gonna count it though. 2 games straight, we've not scored a goal. We've got new sign-ins, we've got everything. All I can see is the whole stuff resting the manager. There's nothing else I can say. It's all his fault. It's all his fault. There's nothing else you can carry on to the next game, because I saw nothing from this one. I feel the next game is gonna even be worse. And you have the camera panning over to the manager, and he's just walking, and you don't even have the players around him. So I feel there's no camaraderie in the team. Like, I don't feel like the players are together. They're playing for each other, or even if they are, maybe the tactics are just not good enough, and it puts them in a very a bad position. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. Yeah. So guys, this was the game. It was 1-1 draw, and hopefully with the next games I can maybe do another watch along, and it's a lot more. There's a lot more excitement, because if the games are like this, to be honest, I can't even watch it. So if I can watch him, I don't think I'm gonna do a watch along. This was boring. Like, I'm bored. Anyways, guys, it's okay. I'll see you on the very